When I first woke up in the basement and I saw the black circle around me, I thought I was dead. Just being in that black circle made me feel metaphysical. It's like I wasn't even there. It's like I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain it, but it was abnormal. Physically, I was very weak, and as you guys saw, I could barely stand. And I felt I was shaking from fear, or I don't know if it was the fear or the frigidness I felt. It's kind of hard to tell now, but I was suffering. But I also had this intense pain, like I was stabbed. But the thing is, I have no bruises, I have no cuts or anything, so I guess I have no serious physical injuries. But there's something else about that video I want to talk about. It's about the man who was sitting at that table. At first I wasn't sure who it was. When he charged at me, I saw his face. And I don't know how to say this without sounding like I belong in an insane asylum or something, but I think that man was me. I'm almost completely certain that man was me. I don't understand it either. I don't know what game they're trying to play with me now, but I just don't know how to handle it anymore. I'm just getting to the point where I'm really frustrated with everything they're throwing at me, and I don't know what to do. But this supposed other me isn't really me. And what I mean by that is that he's not really me, but he's some evil, demented form of me. He may have acted as me on my Twitter Formspring or my channel. He may have acted as me, but he's not really me. So, I know he took over all my accounts while I was missing, so I'm gonna go back and review everything he's done and dig up all the information I can find. Hey guys, so I'm using my webcam right now, so sorry for the bad quality, but I've looked through my Twitter and my Formspring account to see what was left, and it's pretty clear now that the thing that took over my account was something supernatural. Like, nothing he's posted has made any sense to me, and I don't know if he's trying to be creepy or he's actually trying to tell me something, but I just don't get it. I've also noticed that he capitalizes all the O's, and I have no idea what that means or what the significance of that is. Maybe it'll show up later on, but to be honest, I'm not that desperate to find out what's so important about a letter. Besides, I feel like it's something just to throw me off from what I'm supposed to really focus on. But to be honest, I'm not sure what that is either. So I started searching in and out of my house for anything that was left behind while I was gone. just anything at all, anything that can give me an idea of what happens. And I found this. It's kind of hard to read on the brick wall, but it says you will die first. And then I don't know what you will die first. And then I don't know what it means by putting me first to kill. If there's something else out there who wants to kill, or yeah, I'm just gonna look more into it and see. Keep this thing in mind as I figure more stuff out. But I'm not really sure what this is exactly made of. What, some black, I don't know, maybe chalk, I don't know. And then it's really, really weird. I'm gonna keep looking around though, see if I can find anything else. I think it's important that I tell you guys the last thing I remember before I disappeared. I remember I was in my room and I was in a lot of pain and I just started to get a really bad headache. So I took some pills. But they weren't really helping, so I just took some more pills. More than I should have. But then I started bleeding from my nose and my heart started beating really fast and I was only feeling worse. But then I felt like a paranormal presence in the room and I saw there was someone else in there with me. I couldn't really see who it was because my vision started to blur, but he looked at me in a really dark, demented voice. He said, "Find the others." And then I passed out. I'm guessing it was the hooded man or the other evil me, but I just don't know. It was a really terrifying experience. Yeah. So now I have carefully reviewed all the videos that were posted on my channel while I was missing. And this includes number 32, 33, and 34. And I've practically reviewed every single frame of these videos so I can make sure I caught everything that's in them and get all the information I can. So with number 32, it's a video of the other me with the hood on in the dark. And throughout the video there are these weird clips of these three hooded men just staring into the camera. I honestly had no idea there was more than one hooded man. I never even thought about it until now, until I saw that video. If there really are more than one, then it kind of explains how there's still a hooded man stalking me since I killed one in number 24. But I'm still not sure where these hooded men came from or what exactly they want from me. But what's also in the video is the solved picture puzzle. I remember I finally put it together before I disappeared, but before I could show you guys it, I disappeared. And this other me showed it to you guys for me. I guess that means he wanted me to solve the picture puzzle, but I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because he wanted me to go in the basement, or he's just trying to scare me, or maybe it's both. I don't know. So moving on to the next video, number 33. It's just the other me sitting at a table with a lit candle, being controlled by this hooded man. They even cut their own throats, but I don't know how they're still alive. I'm starting to wonder if they're even human, but I don't know. It makes me wonder how they could have survived that, and if they're even human. I really don't know. Now to the last video, number 34. It's actually just titled 34, and I don't know why that is, but this is the one that confuses me the most, but yet it tells me a lot. Here's what I mean by that. It shows a hooded man in a black circle and surrounded by 3 other hooded men. Then one of the hooded men actually stabs the man in the circle in the back. At first I wasn't even sure what I was looking at, but when I took a closer look, I realized that that man in the circle was me. It's the exact same spot where I woke up. It's the exact same circle, and it's even in my basement. I don't know if that was their attempt to kill me or if I'm part of their spirit ritual or whatever that was, but I feel like they did something to me. I don't know why, but I feel like what they did is what brought out that demented evil version of me. Now, I don't think there's any way to prove that, but that's just my theory. So I've looked through my entire house except for the basement, my Twitter, my form spring, and the videos numerous times, and I think I covered everything. I really wanted to be sure I shared all the information I got just to avoid confusion, but I think that's inevitable at this point. I still haven't fully recovered mentally from what happened to me in the last video, so I'm gonna give myself some time before I upload this video. But when I do, I'll be willing and ready to answer any of your questions. I just have to get ready for what's gonna happen next.